Good evening. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Just gonna have fun. Celebrate 150,000 subscribers. Channel's been around for about 4 years now, and it's been the greatest 4 years of my life. Absolutely. Not only on the personal side, having a bunch of kids and being happily married, but also having a wonderful career and hanging out with you guys when I get the chance on the live streams, driving sick cars. I live an amazing life thanks to you guys. So tonight is for you, and tonight we're just gonna have fun. Don't know how long I'll be streaming, and that's okay, but I'm gonna be racing on some Forza. I'm a little bit better on Forza than I am in real life. Go figure. I have a lot more track time in video games than I do in real life, as I mean, it's a little bit easier and cheaper to drive on a track virtually. Anyways, guys, I'll do my best to answer your questions while I'm racing. It's not always easy to balance both, but how's everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully the mic's on. Half the time I start streaming, the mic isn't on. So yes, what's going on, guys? Where's everyone coming from tonight? Austin, Texas. From New York, Indonesia, I saw someone. Saquon from Indonesia. Holy cow. Jacob, he says, any news on the upcoming Tacoma? I haven't heard anything. LA, Sleepy Panda. Doug from LA. Danny Santiago from Cali. Azura NYC. Chris Philly. Edward San Jose. Anaheim for Carson. Iowa. Pretty much old stomping grounds for me. From Marcus. Arham from Canada. Antoine Jones. That's my boy right there. Dropping in again from LA. Howie from Winnipeg. Buenas noches. Sykesapop's always in the house. Coach K from Jersey. Quincy from Dallas. Hey, I'll be back in Texas fairly soon, guys. Maybe driving a new Acura product. I can't say much about it. Excuse me. Jacob from the Florida Panhandle. Oscar from the DR. Yellow from Boston. Guys, thanks for coming out. From Algeria. Max from Algeria. Holy smokes. Talking about global. Kevin Lee, throw me 35 Canadian dollars dripping from north of the border with some deliciousness. Thank you so much. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just really excited. So thanks, Kelvin. Kelvin, I always butcher your name. Forgive me for that because my brain, I'm not the best reader. Anyway, he says, congratulations again. He's happy for me. He's been watching my channel for 3 years. He's proud of me. More blessings to come. Thank you so much, Kelvin. Many blessings to you and your family. Like, remember, what you give out goes back around, and I should probably learn from you guys who are so generous and give back a little bit more. But thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. You knew about the Corolla reveal date, huh? Maybe like 2 days before the actual reveal date. Guys, it's not like I'm packing deep secrets here, I promise you. I pretty much tell you everything I know or what I'm speculating. FTFC from Connecticut. Mark saying congrats. Thanks a lot. John Akeda, he's a good guy. From West Palm Beach. Or is that West Pennsylvania Beach? All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Is John Akeda a good guy? John Akeda is probably the easiest guy to talk to. He's amazing. I don't know how many meals I've had with that guy, and we just talk about family and cars. Like, what else would I talk about? That's all I have in my life. So, what am I trying? Am I trying to buy an Infiniti right now? I guess I'm rolling with it. We just bought a 2012 G37 coupe. That's what's up. I don't even know how I got what just happened, but we got an Infiniti coupe there, guys. Wayne, 150K, Kirk. Congrats. Keep up the hard work and dedication. Enjoy all your reviews. All your reviews and videos. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming out. From Knoxville. Originally from Miami. Jeff Klieger, upstate New York. I sell Toyota and I get info from you before we hear from Toyota. Love the channel. Jeff. Appreciate you. Best of luck in the trenches, brother. I remember those days. Cars and crows. Family's everything, Kirk. Amen. Amen. Kirk, greetings from Mexico, from Ignacio. Alejandro Castillo. It's a badass name. Oh, I forgot Tirado at the end, too. That's a cool name, too. Gosh. The Spanish world has some amazing names. Kirktopolis says Cars and Crows. Kirktopolis, I guess, is a cool name as well. Any idea of refresh Corolla or Highlander? No, I actually haven't heard anything. You would think by the end of the year we'd be getting a refresh on them. But Jalen Allen, congrats on the achievement. Well, thank you so much, guys. The next big celebratory stream will probably be 200K. Could be a year from now, could be 6 months from now. I have no idea how fast the channel is going to grow. So I'm just happy where it's at right now. And of course I have goals and aspirations for the channel. And when I take you guys along with me, Antoine, congrats on the 150K. You will be at 200K in no time. Thanks, man. Hope all is well with the family. Yes, family's good. I just put the girls down to sleep, read them a story, and that's about it. And then I just hopped on, started playing some Forza, and started streaming. Kirk from Red Dragon. Is it true 3-row Lexus coming that competes with MDX? Yes, it is true. It's not just from me. Lexus has confirmed it. They said they're building it in Indiana alongside a Toyota variant called, well, they didn't say Grand Highlander or the name of the TX, but there's a 3-row coming from Lexus. Taker 610, throw me $2. Thank you. Do you see any Asian brands disappearing by 2030? Mitsubishi? They got to be first on the chopping block, right? But they're pretty big in Southeast Asia. Suzuki might, but they're pretty big in India and other parts of the world, and in Japan. I don't know. Those are I mean, obviously Suzuki's already out of the American market, so that would be the first one in my mind. So, yep. Do you think Formula Drift will show more Geocorolla after the initial reveal from Toyota? I think that's a possibility and a strong one, but I don't have confirmation. Kevin Hawthorne from Lakeland, what's up, man? Let's see here. 3-row Lexus would be a TX, been trademarked. Yes, has been trademarked. TX 550H Plus, guys. We got some big 3-row crossover plug-in hybrids out there now. I guess the Sorento 3-row crossover and maybe the XC90 from Volvo would be the only other ones that I can think of. I'm sure there are more. It's just, I don't cover all the brands, you guys know. Hey, speaking of, hold on. The crowd volume is really loud in my headphones, so I'm turning that down. It's not going to affect anything on your end. I might turn it down on your end because it's pretty obnoxious. How's the volume? Do you want the crowd, the video game noise lower? I just lowered it. Anyways, yeah, I haven't been asking for any Volkswagen stuff. I did live stream the ID Buzz because I've been following that van. As you guys know, I have a bunch of kids. Been following that van for 5 years or whatever. So I live streamed it, had a heck of a time with you guys during the live stream for the ID Buzz. And I got an email last night for my next press car coming through. Like, I'm totally in the dark about my press cars. I don't know what's coming most of the time. I don't know when I'm going to get it, which is fine. I like surprises. So last night I was in bed and I'm like, oh, I just got an email. Oh, Volkswagen, I'm getting another Volkswagen. I'm like, what kind of Volkswagen am I getting? Getting an ID4 Pro S. So yeah, I'm excited to drive a fully electric ID vehicle. It'll be interesting because I will also be driving essentially this week, the BZ4X. So it'll be good to have both of those, I'll be driving them essentially back to back. It'll be awesome. So, let's see here. Jamar, what's going on, man? Okay, Sleepy Panda. Yes, a meetup would be so fun on these trips. There is no downtime. It's literally like... I should show you guys the agenda of these events. I mean, I could pull up a bunch, but it's like you get in, you arrive. I steam my clothes because they've been in a suitcase all day, or several. So I steam my clothes, make sure they're presentable. I get dressed. Well, I take a shower, get dressed, and then I go down for dinner, and then it's sleep. Okay, so that's day one. Day two at these events is you wake up, maybe have coffee or breakfast, depending on who you are. You have a press briefing of the product. You drive it all day. You go home or you go back to the hotel room, take a shower, get dressed again, go out, go for dinner, drinks afterwards, and then that's it. And then the next day you hop on your plane early in the morning and go back. So the events are very scripted. They're very scheduled, which is great. But it doesn't allow for me to hang out or have any free time on them. All right. Thoughts on the new Integra? Well, I have, it's going to be a nicer Civic SI, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I can't wait for the Type S Integra. So I can't wait to drive it to see how much different it is from the SI. Not a single journalist has liked the ID4. Ooh, I find that hard to believe. What are your thoughts on the rumors of the Sylvia? Hey, I'm all for it, man. Bring back that Sylvia. But I don't know. I'm happy enough with the Z. Would it be awesome? Yes, it would be awesome, but maybe as an electric car at this point. Will you be driving the Geocorolla eventually? Got to remember, launch of it is probably this October, so September is probably going to be the media drive for the Geocorolla and all the other GR products. So yeah, so the reveal will just be the reveal. I'll be able to give you guys specs, general specs like horsepower numbers. I won't be able to give you pricing or availability or anything like that. I'll give you guys probably a walk around. I'm assuming they just have one model to show, so I wouldn't be surprised if certain journalists are given little windows to have one-on-one on time with the vehicle. Hopefully I can like throw some elbows and get in there and give you guys my walk around with it, but we'll see. Can we expect Grand Highlander to come next year? Rishi, there is a good possibility it will be here by summer next year from what I'm hearing recently, and then the TX to be released a few months after that. So both of them could actually come out by next year, but again, take that with a grain of salt. Supply chains can screw up everything. Any news on the new Prius? No. Good boy 1978. No, I haven't heard anything on the Prius. It is crazy how little we've heard on the Prius. We've heard plug-in hybrid hydrogen internal combustion variants of this thing. Like that's fairy tale stuff. So I don't know what's going on with the new Prius. I could speculate all day, but I have no idea, other than it's supposed to be more fun to drive and faster. Do you think Mazda will, Ignacio, do you think Mazda will give us an ultimate petrol Miata before the hybrid one? Man, I think it's probably going to be a 48 volt mild hybrid, to be honest, but who knows? Who knows? David Lee, do you think the front of the Geocorolla will look more like the GR Yaris or a standard hatch? Teasers look like the standard hatch. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see in a couple days. I have no idea what the front end looks like, so I'm not like beating around the bush here. Is a Corolla Cross a decent crossover? Yeah, it's decent. Get the all-wheel drive one, because all-wheel drive one has the multi-link rear suspension. It's definitely worth it for the superior ride quality and the all-wheel drive capabilities. Front-wheel drive's got a torsion beam. You mentioned you used to be in the dealership space. Has that helped with the vehicle access reviews? Hurt? Oh, it's definitely not hurt. I mean, if it wasn't for me having a sales job, I never would have started this channel. So it is all because of my experience as a salesman, and also my creativity to look for other ways to survive when I needed to survive. But yeah, I'm doing exactly what I want to do now. Thanks to you guys. I love it. I have an amazing life, an amazing job. I'm playing video games, talking about cars, and having a delicious drink. Anyways, Mike Wellington. Mike, what's up? Throwing me $5. Kirk, long time no talk. What's my favorite new RAV4? On my way ordering a third one? Okay. I mean, easy answer would be RAV4 Prime, right? It's fastest. You know, you can, it's essentially an electric car if you don't drive it too far. So if we're not counting the RAV4 Prime, which I saw one on the road yesterday for like the first time ever here in Naples. I also saw an Ioniq 5 today on the road. Wow, that was the first time as well. Hey, by the way, my driving impressions of the Ioniq 5 is going up live tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Half of my footage was botched, but it's still good. It's still good. I think I salvaged it. So watch that tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, RAV4 Hybrid by itself is excellent. What cars do I own? I own a Sienna minivan, and my wife has a Toyota Prius. Congrats from Guyana. Holy cow, thanks, Alexander. What powertrains do you think are coming to the RDX Type S? Ooh, that's, well, we got to wait for a redesign of the RDX, because apparently the current platform doesn't support more power. I don't know what the issue is, why we don't have an RDX Type S, because that's one of their best sellers. It's, to be honest, it's probably just going to be the hopped up 2-liter with bigger turbos. I mean, right? They're not going to put the 3. Could you imagine if they did? What if they put the 3-liter V6 in there? I think that's a possibility. Look at the GV70. Genesis is doing it. Turbos and V's. Now it wouldn't have quite the same power or torque as the 3.5-liter twin turbo V6 from Genesis, but it's pretty close. 355 compared to like 375. It's pretty close. So that's a possibility. Don't count it as gospel though, but they're probably just going to put the bigger turbos on the 2-liter that we see in the Civic Type R, and what we'll also see on the Type S of the Integra. Man, I haven't even raced at all, guys. Don't you want to see my sick racing skills? Come on. All right, I need to start this race. It's been on like loading screen the whole time. What's my favorite vehicle I ever owned? Well, that was my NA Miata 91 5-speed with a 1.6-liter. Had like all of 114 horsepower. Loved that car. That's what I learned to drive a manual on. We got a little RX-8 action in here. Oh, that guy's trying to spin me out. That dirty bastard. Ooh, look, we got a STI wagon up in here too. Glory days right now, guys. Rest in peace, STI. Well, at least for now, right? At least for now. I don't know what course I'm at. I'm gonna see what you guys are saying. PS4? No, bro. PC Master Race, bruh. bruh. IS 350 F Sport or ES 350 F Sport depends on what you want. I mean, do you want a performance car or do you want a luxury car? I know that. Okay. Do you want a soft ride or do you want a high performance stiff ride? And even the IS is still very livable and really comfortable, but the ES is a magic carpet, man. That car. And yeah, I mean, depends on what you need. Depends on what you need in your life. Mullen says car reviews are great, and I watch a lot of different reviewers. Oh, thanks, man. Just to be included in that list. There's so many car reviewers out there, and I am not like super professional. I don't try to be. I don't try to know everything. I just try to tell you guys the basics and how does the car feel, and what would I would be looking for as a consumer. Like, I'm not going to get into the nitty gritty of how much feet space you have in the third row of a crossover or something like that. You guys know that. You guys know I don't get into that weird stuff. One of the third RAV4 to be hybrid. But by the way, I'm glad that there are reviewers that do that because I enjoy watching it. And anyways, there are very, very good. Like, that's a great thing about YouTube and car reviewers, automotive journalists, whatever you want to call us. We all have different presentations. We all have different personalities. We all offer something different. So you could look at a car review and one person could be roasting it. One person could be loving it for completely different reasons. So anyways, you guys know all this. Elliot, hey Kirk, what is a good first car under 10K? LS, baby. Get an old LS for like an LS 430. David from Automotive Press. Jeez, throwing me that money laundering Canadian money. No, I'm just kidding. If you guys don't know David, his channel's incredible. Yeah, he's been an automotive engineer longer than I've been alive, probably. And he's also makes incredible renders. Yeah, he has a full-time job beside his YouTube channel. I could just talk about this guy all day long. Good friend of mine, David from Automotive Press. Bless you, David. Thank you for the 50 Canadian dollars. Congratulations on the 150. Best wishes for you and your family. We should do a live stream together soon. Absolutely. Yeah, David and I are going to be doing a live stream on his channel very soon. Make sure to check out his channel, subscribe, because if you like my content, you're surely going to like his content, and he's going to be able to go more in depth about certain things, certain topics, especially when it comes to Toyota and other brands, as he's been an engineer for a lot of those brands in the past. And is also an automotive consultant or engineering consultant for automotive companies. So, that's what's up. Thanks, David. The real question is, do you think the Geocorolla is going to have a hood scoop? Oh my gosh, I want it to. That is the real question. So far, that render we got though has been pretty accurate down to the wheels. So we'll see. Rady's ride, yeah. Joe Rady's awesome. The guys at Savage Geese are awesome. I love seeing them whenever I can at the press events. What other reviewers do I like? I like them all. The thing is, okay, so here's a personal thing. I used to watch or get the notifications for probably about 30 different reviewers out there. And I did that to kind of keep up with them, try to see how I can learn from their review styles or what can I learn from them, because they all have amazing things to offer. But like this past week or two, I turned off all my notifications from all the other YouTubers that do what I do, because I always felt like I wasn't doing enough and I was getting really stressed out, and it wasn't making me happy. So I turned off all notifications. I'm not telling you to turn off my notifications, because that's how food gets put on the table. But if you haven't put your notifications on for my channel, I would appreciate that. But for me, it was just being bombarded with additional work and comparing myself to other channels, and I wasn't happy doing it. So I turned off notifications. So I haven't been watching a lot of reviewers lately, but there's so many good ones out there. You guys probably know the really big ones, but shoot, I'm just a small fish out there, and I'm lucky enough to be able to rub elbows with the greats. So it's very humbling. MJ Fachone, can my new NX Hybrid use the digital key and valet parking option to prevent a theft from parking lot? That's a good question. I don't I don't know. I don't want to give you any advice there. And the digital key is new. I don't have a lot of experience with the valet, so I don't want to lead you down the wrong road. Justin W. Hey, bro, lovely content. My question is, do you think the Z production will be or is held up due to those fires in the ocean? Fires on the ocean? Are there fires in the ocean right now? I mean, just add it to the supply chain disruption, but I don't think it's going to be held up. The platform's old. The engine is old. Transmissions are already there, so I don't think it's going to be held up majorly. If it is, it won't be that big of a deal. Chris Ortiz throwing me $5. Thank you. The real question is, do you think the Geocorolla is going to have the hood scoop? Oh, I thought I covered this. Did I cover that? I did cover that. Gosh, I'm going in circles. I want it to. I'll leave it there. I'll leave it there. I want that hood scoop life. All it needs to be is like the RCF's hood scoop. I'd be happy with that. You know, there's talk. Yep, a lot of you guys are well aware that there's talk of an automatic transmission with the Corolla. Well, I mean, we just have to wait for a couple more days to find out if it's true or not. When is my birthday? It's in January. How big? Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. Best guess on release date of the GX 550, summer 2024. That's a good guess. Summer 2024. Let's roll with that because I have no idea. The current GX could be around for another 10 more years and it'd still sell ridiculously. New S2000. I wish. There's a sweet little old lady in her sun hat that drives a pristine S2000 down my street. I see her she's just like a block away. See her once a week and it's just like, oh, God bless you. God bless you. Thanks for blessing me with the visibility of your S2000. By the way, if you increase the horsepower on the Geocorolla from the Giora, the torque should be more as well. It could be. It very well could be. I just haven't played with it because I haven't heard any torque figure estimations. Zura, you're 1 in a million, Kirk. Respect, brother. Hope you remain. This is great. Oh man, respect to you. Thank you for following the channel. God bless you, man. Do I watch NASCAR? No, I don't watch NASCAR yet. Apparently Toyota's been sucking. No, I don't watch much racing. But when I was at the Elantra N event, I got a chance to talk to a couple of the IMSA drivers for Hyundai and the Veloster N. So that's pretty cool. Really, really cool, actually. They're really, really awesome guys. One of them just lives up the road less than an hour from me in Fort Myers. When will the BZ4X come out? Very soon. Very soon. Definitely stay tuned for the channel because I will be bringing you guys BZ4X stuff soon. Full details probably not till mid next month, but I could give you walkarounds and stuff because that's one of the reasons I'm heading to California soon. Wayne's like, I don't have the notifications on for any channel. Hey, that's fine. Keep your life simple, man. Simple life is a happy life. Everyone's playing catch up to Tesla, it seems. Yeah, not for long though. I promise. Not for long. Geocorolla is just Corolla. I don't see it. It's gonna be nothing. It's the Corolla. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. There's nothing Corolla about it other than the shell, the engine, transmission, suspension, drivetrain, everything. Oh, did I? Yeah, I said suspension. Everything about it is different besides interior, exterior. Interior will have some differences. Exterior, of course, will have some differences, but everything else is swapped out. It's going to be a track-ready car, like the Elantra N and like the Civic Type R. The new Integra has a CVT. Kind of sad. Yeah, don't. Let's not talk. Let's not get sad tonight, guys. I'll bring you driving impressions of the CVT Integra, and I'll give you my honest opinions on it. Yeah. Anyways, Kevbot, congrats. Thank you. TJ here, Kirk. Appreciate talking to you with all the teasers. It was pretty fun. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Does the gold R32 have a torsion differentials? That's way. I have no idea. How did the inputs of the Elantra N feel compared to the Civic Si steering? Yeah, no, if Civic Si felt underpowered, you also have the awful rev hang on it. The shifter actually might. Ooh, I'll put them on the same level. The shifter is about on the same level, but the Elantra N's downshifting is more. Well, there are different modes, right? Of how aggressive you want that auto rev matching. But the Elantra N's a better car. It costs more, so you have to keep that in mind. But the Elantra N is a much faster car. It's a better driving car. There's more customizations with it, but it costs more. So, but for only $4,000 more or so, you can get a better all-around car than the Civic Si, and I think that is a great option out there. Oh yeah. The Volkswagen Auto Group cars that went down, 4,000 of them. Yeah, that was ridiculous. Car Care Nut. I don't watch him, but I know who he is. He's also good friends with David from Automotive Press. Hey Kirk, you were in Miami or Ultra Miami Festival. Man, I would love to go to Ultra. Those days are like 10 plus years behind me. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to go, but the thing is, I got 4 kids, I don't need to be taking certain things while I'm there with a bunch of strangers while I got responsibilities at home and a career and you guys waiting for me to post for you. So yeah, I wouldn't trust myself. I'll just say that. I would not trust myself if I was at Ultra. But I love EDM. Like that's what I listen to most of the time. House music, chill, EDM, all that good stuff. My wife and I are on the hunt for a 22 NX350H. It's difficult out there. Yeah, God bless your searches, man. You're looking for the right NX though, because right now I have the 350 F Sport. I'll give you guys my driving impressions on it here shortly. I'm actually going out to review it tomorrow. I'll get all the filming tomorrow, but yeah, it's I like hybrids, so the NX350 is 350H is my favorite. Your Mazda man is here from Mike Castaldo. What's up, Mike? Good to see you. Good to see you. Why did I leave Omaha? My wife's from South Florida, and we both prefer it over Omaha, and beaches and good weather and better schools and nicer sunshines like all the year. Yeah, I can give you 100 more reasons. My family's in Omaha, but nah, I love them, but Florida's better. Do I think CX-70 will be coming out this year? I have no idea. I'd like to think it will be. Yeah, I haven't even started my race, guys. I haven't even started my race. I guess I did, but I'm like first lap. So the funny thing is, so I used to play Xbox a lot in high school. Some of these names are from my high school and college Xbox Live friends that you see on here. I don't know why. I don't know. Whatever. It's not them. It's just the computer has taken over their avatar. Zura says I'm a talented journalist. I don't know about that. I just try to keep it as real as possible. But thank you. Do I think Mazda? I think Mazda. What about Mazda? 2. No, they're not going to bring any diesels here. Uh-oh. Oh, my controller turned off. That's a sign. Rishi says, like, congrats on the 150. Do I like motorcycles? Okay. Gosh, you guys, I can't even race. Toyota Jeff's in the house. What's up, Toyota Jeff? We'll be seeing him at the Corolla reveal. Hanging out with him, maybe have a beer or two. It'll be good. Hang out with Jeff. Go, guys. If you like Toyota and you don't know Toyota Jeff, go over his channel, subscribe. Yeah, Curb keeps it real. So funny. He's a funny dude. He's got jokes. What was I gonna say? My controller. Okay, my controller's working again. Do I like motor? Yes, I like motorcycles as much as I love cars. I have the same sort of passion for them. I'm thinking. So I've been thinking a lot, and I'm busy as hell. So I don't really know if I have time for a second channel. So if I was to do a second channel, it goes one of two ways. It goes Japanese motorcycles, because that kind of fits with the theme of this channel, which started with Japanese vehicles, right? Or I would start a second channel on like European cars. To be honest, I don't really have time for the European car coverage, and I like the second channel to be more of like a hobby. So motorcycles to me seems like the logical route. And I don't know, most of you guys are probably car guys, but I like them equally as much. I don't have near as much time riding motorcycles as I do cars, but the feeling of riding a motorcycle, even a slow motorcycle, is almost better than the best experience you have when driving a car. It's hard to explain. If you guys have ridden motorcycles, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways. This guy says Japanese cycles, definitely. Rishi, Sienna or TX, Grand Highlander? Well, only the Sienna is available now, so there's my answer. Krovicki, congrats on 150K. You're a huge inspiration to start my Toyota YouTube channel. Guys, go support this guy. Go support Krovicki. Get him up there. Get his sub count up there, his views up there. Thank you, man. Much success to your channel. Absolute Sabs, love your spreadsheets, man. Thank you. It's the only way that I can visually see things and make sense of it. Should do separate European Asian cars on 2 channels. Yes. That's the idea. Okay. Let's race a bit so you guys can see my not so sick. I mean, I haven't played racing games in years, but here we go. And I'm just on, oh gosh, they're really trying to take me out. I'm just playing on an Xbox controller. I am not playing on a wheel or anything. I used to have a wheel. Back in the day on the Xbox 360 that had haptic feedback and everything, force resistance. Like, that was awesome. And there's no doubt you're a better racer on a wheel with pedals too. But controller takes up like 1/10 of the space, and it's cheap, and I don't play hardly at all. If I was like a professional streamer for racing games, then yeah, I'd have a wheel, no doubt. Come on. I'm sloppy right now. Real sloppy. Am I in Japan? Is this Suzuka or something? Well, tell me. I don't know if it's going to tell me. All right. Hopefully we can get new colors to the Geocorolla. Yeah, it's going to be the same color probably to the GR Yaris, so. Gosh, you guys are silly. Thanks, TJ, for 150 subs. I'm sure my wife would agree with you. I don't know. You guys are silly. Variola Smog. Mr. Smog, thanks for the information you bring to the car people world. I've had all-wheel drive sports cars in the past. I'm ready for two-wheel sports car now. ND2 MX5 will be your next car. Awesome. Enjoy it. Those are awesome cars. Congrats, Kirk. Been here since 10K. Says, dude, holy cow. Less than 10K or more than 10K? Around 10K. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sykes of Pop. If you're serious about buying Geocorolla, I'd be talking to dealers about yeah. You guys should already have a deposit down. Do you think the Geocorolla interior is going to be basic? Yes, I do. Honda Civics are way up ahead. Yeah, Geocorolla is just going to have a real pedestrian interior with some GR badges. I'm not going to get my hopes up. Past that RX-8 already? You know, you're telling me, bro. That thing, that rotary engine's fire. I'm racing in Spain? Okay, thank you. Antoine, do you think Lexus will put the V8 in the LS 500 one last time? No, I don't think they will. That ship has sailed. Would I like it? Yes, but Kirk, I've heard rumors of Infiniti showing dealers redesign QX80. Yes, they have. Do you think a redesign will come later this year? It could definitely come later this year. But we haven't heard anything, I don't think, about the redesign of the Nissan Patrol or Nissan Armada, which I thought I was getting an Armada soon. Who knows? I don't know what I'm getting half the time. That's okay. Like the mystery. You guys, you should do videos on rare older Lexus. I would. I don't have time. That's a crazy thing. Like, I would have to go either buy an old Lexus or seek out people who have old Lexuses, and that's a lot of extra. If I had like a secretary that could line that up, I probably could. You guys are silly. Last car you reviewed, what the whole family didn't want to give up? Mark, I don't understand you. How old am I? I am in my 30s. It's as specific as I'm getting. I'll imagine a 2.4 turbo and an IS. That's probably the next step. Would you do it a segment, Japanese retro model electrification? What? Oh, would I hybridize or electrify an old Japanese car? I don't. Maybe if I ever want to start wrenching on cars more. Will car lots ever be crowded again with cars? I wish I had a crystal ball and could tell you. Hi, Kirk. I'm watching you more than 2 years from Europe. Greetings. Congratulations on the 150 subs. Thanks, Zolt Danny. Thank you. Appreciate it. Kirk, do you think automatic transmission is possible in the Geocorolla? Anything's possible. Just ask Kevin Garnett. Anthony Pato, redesign RAV4. Have you heard anything? No, we just got a refresh. It's going to be a while. Michael Devlin, seems like the rear fender flares in the Geocorolla extend from the QP to the rear door. The official side skirt pic from Toyota, you can see the bottom of the flare and it extends to the door. Very cool. That's awesome. Just a couple more days, guys. Carbureted. Love your content, Kirk. Been watching around since 20K. Thank you. Inspired me to start. Yeah, that's right. Start your own. You got a cool name. And best wishes to your channel. Much success to you. If I can do it, anyone can do it. I promise you. Like, you guys know it. I'm just talking to you like a normal dude. It's no big deal. Could a TX be a luxury version of the Grand Highlander? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Just do informative videos on older Lexus cars. You guys really don't want me to give that up. First video I saw of Kirk's was him reviewing LS430. Oh, I see them every day down here. At least 2 a day down in Southwest Florida. It's like half of them are in perfect condition. The other half have been trashed. Regardless, they're still running. All right. Which car have I reviewed that my family loved the most? Okay. My wife has liked the Sequoia the most. The old school Sequoia. So my daughters probably like the Supra the most. What was the last car you reviewed that the whole family? Yeah. My daughters are so young, so they're just happy to go somewhere. They don't care what they go in. Luke, Kirk, huge Toyota fan. What are the chances that they will forgo the silly hood? Gosh, you guys love the hood scoop on the Geocorolla. I don't know. I want them to have the hood scoop, but I really don't know. What cars did my parents have growing up? Oh gosh. We had a couple Tauruses. Yeah, so it's rare in small town America to have import cars. Pretty much everyone drives the big three from America. So I didn't have. It wasn't until my 91 Miata before I had my first Japanese car. And that thing is amazing. Absolutely amazing. What else did we have growing up? I had a Mercury Sable, which is another Ford Taurus. I don't know why my parents liked their Ford Tauruses. My sister, I can tell you my sister's cars: Saturn SE2, Chevy Beretta, Ford Probe. Those are my sister's cars, all in high school. Anyways, let's keep moving. Do you know any reason why the QX60 and MDX don't have hybrids yet? I think they would. We also had an Oldsmobile. Is that a Cutlass? Gosh, can't even remember. What's the story? The CT's dead. CT's dead. I think they teased us with something else, but who knows? Antoine says it was a yellow Supra. Yeah. Marcus Birchman, throw me $5. Thank you. Glad to hear your favorite NX is a 350H. Was lucky enough to lease one in February. Appreciate the work you put in your contacts. Well, congrats. Well, thank you for the support. Yeah, the NX hybrid is the perfect NX, in my opinion. The plug-in hybrid's hard to find, a little too expensive. And the NX 350 is pretty thirsty. And the performance isn't that much better. Yes, the suspension is way better and more sporty than the NX 350H. But anyways, wait for my review, guys. Anyways, I gotta keep moving. Parents had Cressidas, an Avalon, LS430, LS460L. It's funny that growing up, my parents had no Asian cars. Now they have a Yaris, not the Mazda 2 Yaris, the one right before that I imported from Japan, the 1.5 liter. Four cylinder in it, 4-door, or it's a 5-door Yaris, and then they also have a Kia Sedona 2012. So did Toyota Jeff leave? Did Toyota Jeff leave? I may have missed him. But there is no rear seat in the Supra. There's only it's only two seats. Right? Is my memory correct there? I'm like 99% sure the Supra is only two seats. It's getting late though, so I always question myself. My dad owned only Toyotas except for a Sentra and Dodge Nitro. Dodge Nitro, that's what I'm talking about. I should do a Cameo account. I'm leaving now. Okay. All right. See you, David. Thanks for stopping out. Appreciate all the support. And maybe I'll get my wife some sushi with your kind Canadian dollars. When I think the Redesign Pilot come out, should be out by the end of this year. I don't know. My first car was an Audi. Just get an MDX. Simple as that. MDX is going to be way better than what the Pilot is. MDX is amazing for a 3-row luxury crossover. Do I think Toyota will bring a lower price LC300? No. Speaking of, I saw the what can I think right now? Oh. I can't even think. I saw SC300. Yes, my gosh. I saw an SC300 today. I took a picture of it. I'm like, I know it's not SC or LC. It's something different. Let me see if I can pull up the rear. I was parked right behind it at a traffic light. Yeah, there we go. Look at the SC300 here, guys. Dual exhaust. No, you won't be able to see it. It's not focused in. Focus is manual right now. But here, I'll show you my focusing skills. Look at that. Look at those manual focusing skills. Look at that SC300, the 2JZ equipped. Is it focused? Is it focused? Anyways. The all-seeing guy. Kirk, you're my top go-to sources for JDM cards. Appreciate it. Jeffrey Phillipson, congratulations. Well, thank you. Thanks for coming along with me. David says we'll have sushi in Japan together this year. Oh my gosh, that is high hopes. We'll see about that. Japan's pretty locked down still, but you gotta shoot high. Zura Cruz, $5. Thank you. Could be Cross. Zura, thank you. Appreciate it. Serious question: how come Japanese car manufacturers nail at making most reliable cars in the world, but suffer in handling department compared to the Germans? Yeah, well, okay. You can't have the best of both worlds, unfortunately. The German cars have to handle the Autobahn and handle it well, so they're tuned very tightly. Their horsepower is typically pretty high, and they have, I guess, different quality control standards than the Japanese. They also are obsessed with technology, so they put in a lot of technology. So that's why their reliability typically isn't as good as they over-engineer their cars. And they have to be able to handle the Autobahn. So yeah, they're more like luxury track capable cars. It's the best way to put it. All right. I think things have slowed down in the chat just a little bit. There's not going to be any two-door versions of the Prado. Well, maybe the Prado. That's like still in really low production around the world. Like, I think it's still in production anyways. There's not going to be a two-door 4Runner, I promise you. Don't think it's going to happen. All right, guys. Let's see if I can finish this race. Oh, well, you see that? You see, guys? Did you see that pass? And I just pressed unpause and had that elite pass on the inside on the RX-8 that you guys been waiting for. We got this Rocket Bunny BRZ in front of me though. Trying to get that draft action. Brake a little bit later than him. Oh, still not good enough. This game is intense. I think I have pretty much all the driving aids off. Should I look? So you guys you guys know what I'm working with here? Okay, so I have ABS on. Steering normal, no traction control, no stability control. Shifting's auto. Rewind is on, okay. So damage and simulation. Friction assist, collision assist. So I try to keep it pretty realistic here. Pretty realistic. Oh, okay. I might got the jump on him here. I had the jump on him out of the pause again. I should just pause it all the time. Little power slide here. Trying to keep my edge on that guy. I'm in fifth. Got a lot of work to do, boys and girls, if there are any girls. I like over 95% of my viewers are male, and I bet the 5%, the majority of them are just watching on like their wife or girlfriend's account. You know what I'm saying? So, oh, peace out. See you, absolute Sabs. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out. In Puerto Rico, I grew up with a mix of American cars and Japanese. The last 20 years, it's been Japanese mostly. Awesome. Toyota is 30% of your market. Yeah. I saw it was from somewhere. Could have been a Puerto Rican car. I don't know. It was, what was the Toyota version of the first generation IS? Was it the Altezza? Gosh, we didn't get a stateside. So let me, Altezza. Yeah, it was a Lexus IS. So first generation Lexus IS, but it was completely Toyota. So someone imported it here to the States from Central America or the Caribbean. I don't know. It was left-hand drive. It wasn't right-hand drive, by the way. So it wasn't a Japanese import. And it was clean. It was clean. I saw it today. I almost took a picture, but it was he turned too fast and it was out of my life. Anyways, it was white. So white paint color. Saw Altezza. That wasn't an IS. What's up from Seattle? Was hoping the new Integra was a coupe. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you. Altezza. It's pronounced Altezza. Altetsu. Altezza. Did come here. So I call it whatever I want, bro. I'm just kidding. Good boy, 1970. My wife said she stuck watching you because I watch you. It's on my big screen. Yeah, see, exactly. In Puerto Rico, that was sold as the IS. JDM was Altezza. Yeah. Altezza was only sold in Japan. No, it was left-hand drive. I promise you. I promise you. Unless they switch the bumpers out. I guess that's a possibility. They switch the bumpers out and put a Toyota badge on it. I mean, who would go to those lengths? But you never know. You never know. Ooh, MDX Type S or GV80 twin turbo V6. Ooh, MDX Type S. It's a better handling car altogether. GV80 has a lot of dive to it. So I would, and they're about the same price. It's MDX Type S. It brakes better, handles better, has better road manners. GV80 definitely has more torque and top end power, but doesn't handle the same. What I think of Scotty Kilmer, he's entertainment. It's always recommended Japanese, which means a lot coming from experienced person like Scotty. He doesn't like Korean cars as much. No, well, Korean cars change so fast, so they're pretty much garbage like 10 years ago. Now they're really good. So they've made like a quantum leap with their quality. I'm not saying they're the most reliable cars out there. No, they have their issues, but they're fun to cover, and that's why I cover them on the channel, because I think they make really good cars. You heard that the Integra Type S will get an 8-speed automatic. That makes no sense unless it's 8-speed DCT. What was my first car? It was a 93 Mercury Sable. Hello from Vancouver. And that Sable had its second when we got it, I think we got it at like 60K, 60,000 miles. The transmission had already been rebuilt on it. And it was still, the rebuilt transmission was burning and leaking transmission fluid. It was an awful car. It kept running though. I think my dad ended up selling, once I got rid of it, my dad ended up selling it to like a cousin, which I would not have sold that car to a cousin. It was complete junk. I would have been worried for their lives. So anyways, it kept running. You just had to keep putting like a quart of transmission fluid in it every week. Kept running, but it was not safe. I'll just say that. Chevy SS modified into a Holden Commodore Ute. Holden logos and all in Cali. You know, I just saw the same thing here in Naples, Florida. It was a Commodore. It actually wasn't a Ute though. It was a Holden, like G8. Is that what it was? The G8 GT. But they Holdenified it. This chick was driving like a bat out of hell. Like, lady, you have nowhere to go. It's morning rush hour traffic. Like, you're not getting anywhere fast, and the stoplights are 10 minutes each. Like, you don't have to prove to me you're in a Holden. But anyways, When are the Integra drives coming out? Probably. I can't say too much. I know too much. I can't say. I know too much. I can't say. I'll leave it there. Dealer told you about a hybridized. Guys, we got about 15 minutes left on the stream, so hopefully I can get through one race. Oh my gosh. Don't tell you hybridized S2000 is in the works. Hey, it's a possibility. But Honda seems to be going fully electric. So, was awesome to watch Elantra in video. That was really fun. Oh my gosh, Elantra N's rocked my socks. I had no expectations coming in and came away so impressed. How come Acura puts a DCT on the ILX and not Integra? It's all about that money, yo. It's the only reason. DCT too expensive. Should you trade your Corolla hatch SE for the new Corolla GR? Yeah, completely different cars, and the Geocorolla probably costs 20 grand more. If you can find a Geocorolla, go for it. Kirk, how did the Veloster stack up to the Elantra? So Veloster was faster. So interesting, because the Elantra and the Kona N have a little bit more power and torque than the Veloster. I think they have a bigger turbo. But the Elantra is actually, it was faster on the autocross because, did I say that right? The Veloster is faster on the autocross. It has it's just slightly lighter, but it also has a shorter wheelbase. So it's a little bit quicker to turn and a little bit more nimble. Yep. Do you think Geocorolla will come to Torsen Diffs as standard equipment, or they be offering higher trim Geocorolla? It's probably on a higher trim. That'd be my guess. Those Torsen Diffs are... Yeah, I would assume that's on a higher trim. But who knows? Who knows? We'll find out here soon. Yeah, Pontiac G8. Yeah, it turned into a Holden. Yeah, I saw it. There's one in Naples. At least I saw one like a week ago. Andrew, big fan. I've been watching your channel since you first started. Personally, I have a rare 2000 black Lexus SC300 black interior 2JZ non-turbo clean. Is it a manual? Because if so, you have a unicorn on your hands. That's awesome. Thanks for following the channel. Jen Park, Kirk, do you know if Kona is a car you suggest from the competitors? The Kona or the Kona N? Actually, I don't know if I've ever driven the base Kona. Isn't that funny? I've driven the Kona N, but not the normal Kona. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's a good car. It's a good car. Are there any twisty roads in Florida? Yes, just not where I live. And there aren't that many. So, race old Toyota Forza. Well, there are no Toyotas in this Forza because Toyota held out for years saying that they didn't want to promote illegal street racing. So they took out all their cars from every single video game except Gran Turismo. They just wanted to pat their Japanese buddies on the back and put all their cars only in Gran Turismo. Stupid, dumb, idiotic, pisses me off. But finally, no, it was like 3 years ago, Toyota started bringing their vehicles back into other video games. Anyways, guys, you guys know how to fire me up. So I'm driving like one of the few Toyotas in this game that are well, I think there might be a couple that are like GT3 cars or something, but there are no like consumer cars. I'm going to take that back. I don't even think they're GT3 cars in here. I think that they're like prototypes and stuff. Anyways. Hey, Kirk, let's autocross at Summit Point. The Kona inline, not the N. I'm sure it's a good car. I haven't driven it though, so I can't tell you too much. Bring a press car. What will the next F Performance model be? S for Performance. It'll be the RX more than likely. Have a great night, Kirk. Lazarus. Is your name Lazarus, Zura? But have a great night regardless. Thank you for the support tonight as well. Twist Road, you have to go up north, the Florida-Georgia line, and the Panhandle. Yeah, I figured as much. Jeff, throw me $10. Jeff Sasaki, congrats on 150K, Kirk, well deserved. Great content as always. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you for supporting me, Jeff. I'll keep giving it to you. That's all I can do. That's all I can do is keep giving you guys more content. Japanese, Korean cars. And like I said, if you missed it earlier, Evan, ID4 Pro S coming like Wednesday. So hey, I'll if it's given to me, I'm gonna review the hell out of it. I don't care what it is. It could be a turd. I'll review it. I'm not saying the Volkswagen turd, but if I'm given it, anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. Do I think Subaru will resurrect? Oh, I got the Outback Wilderness coming as well, and I'm gonna review that with my dog. Yes, I have a dog now. I'm gonna bring my Husky with me, and we're gonna review the Subaru Wilderness together. That'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Should come to Virginia, probably eventually for some event they'll have in Virginia. Thanks, Isopop. I gotta have the twisties. When do you think the Civic Type R reveal will be? Late 2022? I have no idea. I honestly couldn't tell you. Kirk, what engine do you think the Toyota GT3 will have? Think they'll develop a new engine for it? Ooh. Don't get me going down the rabbit hole, but inline 6 comes to mind. Maybe with Mazda. It's what makes sense to me. I don't think it's going to be V6, no way. V6, no way. I don't see it. I don't see V6 happening. Kowloon187. You're my favorite car channel on YouTube now. What? I don't deserve that. The content you put out is informative, entertaining. Congrats on 50K. Well, thank you. You know, I got to be someone's favorite. I'm not ever going to be like some of the big YouTubers out there that script everything, they plan everything, they have a cinematic film crew on hand. That's just not what I want. Could I scale to that if I wanted to? Maybe. I don't want that. I want a simple, straightforward, honest review style, and I like talking about news. And none of those guys do live streams either. I don't know why, like, that I know of. There are, like, my good buddy Joe Ray from Rady's Rides, his channel's blown up, and I feel like his reviews process is similar-ish, but he also does live streams. He's not scared to put his face out there and answer your questions in real time. So, mad props to him. Notification near Miami or Orlando. Don't see any twisties. No, there are no twisties, except you get on the highways. Kirk, do you think Lexus is worth staying with? Seems like their new lineup, such as the Alex, a bit behind the Tundra Sequoia. Is Lexus worth? Absolutely, Lexus is worth staying with. Absolutely. Danny, peace out. See you, brother. Thanks for coming. Adam, congratulations. Well deserved. Been here since 40K. Holy cow, thanks for coming. Kirk, have you ever been to Europe? I have not. Hit the like button. Yes, hit that like button, guys. Don't know if it does anything on the live stream, but you can smash it. I'd appreciate it. Kirk is better than Saab Kyle. Oh, man. That's a real OG right there. Saab Kyle. Oh, man. Glad you do live streams. It's great. Yeah, I don't do them as much as I used to. I would like to do them more. We'll see. Let me know if you can come to Virginia. We can meet up. Okay, I gotcha. All right, guys. I got to finish this race. I can't finish a live stream without finishing this race. I'm going to put it all on the line here. You guys hear that heel toe downshifting right there that the computer is doing for me? Oh, man. Oh. I don't know if I can catch these guys. Got 1 lap left. I'm not making any ground. Oh. But I gotta finish this race, guys. I know you guys are chatting it away, and that's okay. Chat it away. I'll get to you in a second. I got some fools to pass. I don't know if... Am I gaining on this guy? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he's got me. My split time's even slower. Gosh, my hands are so sweaty right now. Come on, bro. What you got? Going for the inside. No. No. Bad idea. Oh. I have like 2 turns to try to reel this guy in. Got this. Come on. Can't touch this. Man, he's dirty. Oh, I'll trade some paint with you, bruh. I got him, though. It's only... I'm not even hitting podium. Not getting podium. Sorry to disappoint you guys. Couldn't do it. Too many all-wheel drive Subarus out there. I'm just 2-wheel drive. Can't keep up with them. Just too fast. Just too fast. Drive the Honda. Yeah, there's a Honda Prelude in here. Justin Shu, congrats. Thanks, bro. Hear me out. Get all the major car review YouTubers and put them on a track for wheel-to-wheel racing. First gets free bonobos pains. It'd probably be between Joe, Rady, and Jack from like Savage Geese. Like they're both really, really good drivers. Joe might have the edge though. Joe raced like professionally for a while. I don't know what level, but any sort of track experience like that is, you know, it's impressive. So what was my favorite Lexus commercial? I don't know. December to Remember ones. What car do you think Lexus... What car do you think is better than the RAV4 Prime? I mean, in what regard? In what regard? Like, plug-in hybrid? I mean, the RAV4 hybrid might be better than the RAV4 Prime. GR product are you most excited about? Oh, Geocorolla. Foshizi. Could we see the G16E GTS, which that's the 3-cylinder 1.6 liter turbo that we see in the GR now is in the Geocorolla. Could we see it pair with electric motor in the future? Yes, we probably could. Anything's in the realm of possibilities. But we have RCF, no point in RC500. Okay. Geocorolla coming in automatic transmission. It's a possibility. My wife has forced to watch once to see Prelude. She had one. Okay. All right. I gotta go buy one. All right. All right. Hold on. Let me see if I can buy one. Mario White, Captain Kirk out there doing it big. Congrats on 150 subs. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You guys rock. Don't upset Kirktopolis. All right. I'm going to quit. And we're going to look in the garage. The garage. That's how they say it in Britain. The garage. I might have some British people in here tonight. Wonder how the Aussies, how do the Aussies say it? $150 subscribers. Yes, thank you. Thanks, Kirk Raider. All right. How do I buy cars? Back. I'm deep into season mode here. Cars. Buy cars. And we're gonna go. Oh, there's Acura right there, though. That's what's up. Old RSX. Look at that, guys. Ooh, look at the old Integra Type R. Look at that Teggy. Looking hot. All right. And we're getting close. All right. Let's find that Prelude Life. Is this it? Is this the one you want? I think they have different Preludes. I think they had, yeah, they had this guy. Ooh, which one? Was it the 94 or was it more like the 2000? This is Forza 7. Forza Motorsport 7. There's a new one coming out this year. Forza 8. And I'll probably get it and stream it and have fun with you guys. Look at this. Look at this beast. Look at that Forza edition. But I'm going to wrap it up. It's 9 o'clock. There I showed the Prelude. Hopefully that made your significant other happy. Thank you guys for coming out. Next big celebratory stream will probably be 200K a year from now. I don't know. Could be sooner. So thank you guys so much for everything. I mean, I have an amazing life thanks to you. If you guys didn't enjoy my content and find me somewhat amusing or a little bit entertaining, I wouldn't be here. So thank you. Content coming. Geocorolla content, which that's what I'm calling it because the official name hasn't been officially communicated with Toyota, but come on, we know what it is. Also BZ4X driving impressions as well as pricing. I'll be able to give that to you soon. Nissan Z driving, I'm signed up for it. But we'll see. We'll see what comes of that. And also the Integra drive. I know you guys want to see that. Guys want to see that auto rev matching downshifts as well as the CVT impressions. You know, I'm probably more interested in the CVT driving it. To own it, no way. But to drive it just to see like how much I like it or hate it, I'm pretty interested about. Maybe I'll head to Europe one day and tour the Veloster factory or something. What do I think is the best Tundra trim for the money? I don't know. Oh, gosh, you guys have such good questions. I really liked my TRD Sport. I like the TRD Sport model. All-wheel drive, of course, because I think you can get some of them in rear-wheel drives. TRD Sport. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. I'll check you in the RX could debut by the end of this year. We'll see. I think that the RZ is their priority right now. So we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. I'll check you in the next one. Peace out as always.